The sound you are hearing is coming from a microphone, but not as you think. There's no cables, no transmitters or receivers, just this. Not just a microphone, but a native audio extension of your Lumix camera body. This is brand new Lumix DMS1 microphone, and yes, I know it's very hard to get excited about a microphone, but unfortunately if you ever record video with your Lumix camera, and a big chance is that you are, the audio is a very important part of it. There is a lot of microphones available on the market right now. Most of us, including me, follow the trend and get ones that everyone else uses, DJI, and then regress the purchase. Normal. Lumix coming out with this microphone is a little bit of a surprise, and my initial thoughts were, do we really need it? But then I have tried it and I gave it a little bit of more thought, and you know what? This is different. Let me explain why. Traditionally, when you wanted to record on-camera audio, your options were on-camera shotgun directional mic or a wireless system. Both great for specific applications. Shotgun mic allows you to record great quality audio when you are close to the camera and directly in front of it. You also need to connect it to the camera with a cable and load it with the batteries or charge it before use. The wireless mic's superb when you want to be further away from the camera, for example, when you want to isolate the sound but need also charging, setting up, connecting and attaching to your clothes or holding in your hand. None of it a big deal, not tasking or really time consuming, but what if you need to occasionally record the sound from the back? Are you record an interviewer asking questions from behind the camera, or record wider scenes like music performances, for example? Then the shotgun and the wireless mics might not be right for the job. What Lumix have done here is design a microphone that can cover wider range of situations. No batteries, no charging and no cables. Once connected to a camera via the hot shoe, you also get 32-bit float and 4-channel audio internally. This alone could be a game changer for some. 4-channel audio, as it can record normal audio, whatever you set the camera to record, and also like backup tracks. There's also pure simplicity here. I absolutely hate fiddling with the menus and settings of wireless mics. Here you plug it into the hot shoe of the camera and that's it. Well, almost it. With the latest firmware update, it works with S52, S52X, S1R2 and S12 and S12E. Feature support for GH7 and G9.2 is coming too. Price £349 here in UK or $399 in US. At the back of it you have 6 direction modes, about those in just a sec, and on the side you have physical switches. Wind cancellation, noise cancellation, levels and limiter. All very self-explanatory. The mic also comes with this huge wind muff and a little soft case. So how does it work and what is it good for? This makes a huge difference when you want to get your camera to be ready for recording quickly. When I use wireless mics, I must admit that the process of plugging it all in, setting it up, has sometimes stopped me from recording altogether. Sometimes it just feels too much hassle. With DMS1, it's instant. It is, and it feels like the extension of the camera, not something you need to add to it. I'd say the main use of a mic like this would be vlogging, handheld filming, or filming people close to the camera. As with a shotgun mic, you have to be fairly close to your subject to get the best results out of it. The 6 modes at the back are forward directional cardioid, stereo, wide stereo, forward directional supercardioid, rearward directional supercardioid, and the last one, bidirectional supercardioid. Even if you don't understand all that terminology, it is very easy to understand what these do by looking at the pictures, the graphics on these back buttons. So let's go through them all. Forward directional cardioid. This is a little bit wider, so it picks you and a little bit of your surrounding, or maybe a second person in the shot with you, so ideal for filming 2 people, interviews, podcasts, or just simply when you want a little bit more than just the voice, record the surrounding as well. So tell me, how are you today? You know what, I'm doing okay. I can't really chat for long because I've got this review to make, and so do you. Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. I understand. Stereo and wide stereo, these record 2-channel audio with directional separation. So if you have someone talking from one side of the frame, their voice is going to record louder in the channel on that side. It is still just one microphone on top of your camera, so there isn't crazy stereo separation, but it is okay. This would be ideal for recording music or events when you have louder sound coming from a wider area in front of you. Wide stereo, same as stereo, but as the name suggests, stereo but wider reach. This is the forward directional supercardioid. The path in which the audio is being captured is directly in front of the microphone, very narrow, so ideal for vlogging, for recording yourself, talking directly to the camera like this without capturing too much background sound. I'm actually recording in that mode right now. Rearward directional supercardioid. In this mode, the sound is being picked up from the back of the camera, so you can comment or narrate about what you are filming from the back of the camera. And the last one, bidirectional supercardioid, narrow audio pickup but from both directions, so front and back. This is great for recording an interview, for example, when you want to ask the questions from behind the camera and record someone answering them in front as well. Can you please explain to me the meaning of life? I think it is just trying to figure things out, making things you're proud of, avoiding unnecessary drama, and remembering to charge the batteries. The emotional ones and the camera ones. All that gives you a lot of options and making it really versatile. The beauty of this is that it is easy to flick between these modes with just the press of a button, physical button. Now I do have a small problem with wind cut and noise cut options, not just with this microphone but in general. They always seem very gimmicky to me. They kind of work and reduce the wind or background noise, but always at the cost of how the voice sounds. Here with DMS1, is the same. I personally believe that these should only be used if there's literally no other option. The standard setting of the wind cut and the noise cut is actually pretty good. When you go to high setting on both of these, the wind cut and the noise cut, they do work, but they definitely got impact on how the voice sounds. This is the wind cut mode in standard. You want to remove the wind noise, but will significantly reduce it. These are perfect conditions to test the wind cut filter. It's set to high right now. I wouldn't say it's a gale force winds, but it's windy enough for the wind to move. Yeah, I can feel it. So what does it sound like? Yeah, to me it just compresses the sound a little bit too much and it starts sounding a little bit artificial, but you know, if you don't have an option and you want to record in the wind, this is what you're gonna get with this microphone. And the wind is blowing, and this is got a noise cut and the wind cut set to high, and this is what it sounds like. The wind is not blowing directly onto the microphone, it's blowing from the side. Yep, I can see the wind moving it, and this is how much sound compression or sound cleanup I can do with the microphone on its own. You should always put on the wind move as well, which will further reduce the wind noise when recording with it outside. It is very easy to attach or remove. Noise cut is for removing and distracting background noise, not removing as such, but reducing it. High noise cancellation is okay when you need to isolate the voice when it's really noisy, like I'm here on this very busy road and the wind is coming as well. The wind filter is off, the wind cut is off. This is the noise cancelling, the noise cut set to high. And this is what it sounds like. Limiter. I don't really know why this is needed here, as all Lumix cameras supported to work with this mic have already this built in, but I guess if you don't have it enabled in the camera, you can switch it on easily with this physical switch on the mic. This simply limits the top level of your audio recording so you don't clip it when audio suddenly spikes, goes louder. There's levels dial and gain switch. When gain switch is set to 0, I have to have the level dial cranked right at the top and level set high in the camera as well, leaving me no room to tweak it here on the mic. I have found that it works better for me with gain set to +20, and then I can control the recording levels more precisely via the dial on the mic without touching the camera. To summarize, I can honestly say that it works well. Totally different sound than from shotgun or wireless mics. This is not trying to replace them. This is more about convenience and integration of audio with your Lumix camera. If you record yourself talking to camera handheld a lot, this is probably the best audio solution you can buy right now. It also gives you a lot of options, versatility when you want okay audio for everything else. Sometimes okay audio is better than no usable audio, and getting a perfect audio, i.e. miking people up or setting up overhead microphones on booms, is simply not practical or possible. You still have to be close with it, but it's a great alternative. There's no way to use it off camera, unfortunately. Actually, this is something which is not here, but I'd love to see standard 3.5mm jack input on this for connecting external wired lav microphone to it as well. This would give you 32-bit float audio internally in camera, but with alternative microphone connected to it if you needed to. It's not here, unfortunately. To have a full package, I still use shotgun and wireless mics and this alongside of them. There are just times when simplicity and easiness of use is always going to win for me, and this, from that point of view, is it. Do your research before buying. Sound-wise, it is okay, but it's not a solution for every situation. For most of content creators or run-and-gun documentary-style filmmakers, this could be a game changer. I do like it a lot. And this is it from me. I hope this video was in some way helpful. If it was, give me the thumbs up, consider subscribing if you want to, and I'll see you in the next one.